A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. A man's friendships are one of the best measures of his worth. I love fools' experiments. I am always making them. Ignorance more frequently begets confidence than does knowledge. It is those who know little, and not those who know much, who so positively assert that this or that problem will never be solved by science. I have steadily endeavored to keep my mind free so as to give up any hypothesis, however much beloved, as soon as facts are shown to be opposed to it. If the misery of the poor be caused not by the laws of nature, but by our institutions, great is our sin. We must, however, acknowledge, as it seems to me, that man with all his noble qualities still bears in his bodily frame the indelible stamp of his lowly origin. A scientific man ought to have no wishes, no affections, a mere heart of stone. A moral being is one who is capable of reflecting on his past actions and their motives, of approving of some and disapproving of others. How paramount the future is to the present when one is surrounded by children. The highest possible stage in moral culture is when we recognize that we ought to control our thoughts. Animals, whom we have made our slaves, we do not like to consider our equal. False facts are highly injurious to the progress of science, for they often endure long, but false views. If supported by some evidence, do little harm, for everyone takes a salutary pleasure in proving their falseness. I have tried lately to read Shakespeare, and found it so intolerably dull that it nauseated me. I have called this principle, by which each slight variation, if useful, is preserved, by the term of natural selection. To kill an error is as good a service as, and sometimes even better than, the establishing of a new truth or fact. It is a cursed evil to any man to become as absorbed in any subject as I am in mine. On the ordinary view of each species having been independently created, we gain no scientific explanation.